Hey guys, so today I'll be building stuff with unreleased props. Yes, unreleased props, everyone's favorite clickbait item. Unreleased props. We love unreleased props here at the Lone Jonesy channel. We've are no stranger to love, you know the rules, and so do I. Anyways, no, ignore that cringe I just put on your screen. And also ignore this background gameplay. I needed some type of gameplay to fill the void so that I'm not just using a black or white screen. Now, what are unreleased props? Oh, fuck. I did a white screen. That's better. Now, what are unreleased props, you might say? In this, we're gonna look at Legos. Now, obviously, Legos, you have, like, the standard Lego brick. You know, you have characters like, I don't know, Spider-Man and shit, like Doctor Strange or whatever. But like, imagine this. So imagine these are the creative props Epic gave us. So then with unreleased props, you can add in things that are not Lego or not in the actual creative. It's pretty simple to understand. Like, you know, Lego doesn't make Fortnite figures. So you throw in a Fortnite figure, boom, unreleased prop confirmed in real life. Now, can unreleased props get you banned? Well, no, they can't. At least not yet. Now, when I get into an argument on how unreleased props can't get you banned, people always bring this up. Yes, this article that states unreleased items in Fortnite Creative. It doesn't say props, it says items. To clarify, these are items, the things that go in your inventory. The article was posted after the Thanos incident, the time when everyone got Thanos into Tiny Town. Yeah. And also a ton of people got, like, Mythics Exotics before we had them in Creative. Bro, just look at this article. This article's old. Like, it's, like, from, like, Chapter 2, Season 6, or Season 5. I don't really remember too well. But here's what it says. Whenever we add new content into Fortnite, we consider whether it can be added into Creative. No, you don't. Where's the OG Midas's drum gun? Where is the dub shotgun? You had multiple opportunities to add it into Creative, and you didn't. And it's my favorite exotic. Also, the thing about licensed content, third-party shows, you didn't take away anyone's codes or go after anyone for having Daily Bugle props a month ago, so I don't know. So I'm not even sure if Epic even follows this anymore. But something I did notice is they updated the link to the website where it says items and props, but then the article itself just says items. With that aside for now, let's get into some building. First of all, like a little while ago when the season started, there was a location on my map called Butterbarn. Since the walls have been removed for like the couple months before chapter 4, I had to use logjam walls, and then when chapter 4 came around, I used logjam walls and they got removed. And along with the logjam walls, Butterbarn's sign itself got removed, both signs. I don't understand why they couldn't keep it in the files and add it in creative, but yeah, so I replaced it with the pirate ship Saucy sausage when I got the sausage props because they look eerily similar to Butterburn. I didn't really like the POI, so I destroyed it and just replaced it with like a ramp or whatever, like this island, piece of island or whatever. I just deleted it just now to build this, but as you can see, I'm using some unreleased pieces. I'm using the cabin pieces, the chapter 3/chapter 4 cabin pieces. You can see that I'm building it out. I'm deciding what will work. I didn't really like the metal roof, so I'm just, I'm just experimenting. I got these props recently. I believe they have been leaked, so don't ask me. Anyways, yeah, you can see I'm starting to design the roofs a little bit. These roofs are amazing. Like, unreleased props can really change a map, to be honest with you. Like, just look at this. It's crazy. But I'm just experimenting. This is design 1. This is my first initial design. It will change, like, a lot. once I'm done with it. I want to make sure it's like perfect. All right, so I'm actually gonna use some of these floors for the I don't know, the sidewalk, because these floors look pretty cool. They have like snow on them, but you can, it's hard to notice that it's snow when it's in this like lighting. So basically, I'm just, as of right now, I'm just experimenting, like I said before, on this. Fun fact, when I was designing Jonesy Battle Royale Plus, I wanted it to be different. So I basically took inspiration. I'll tell you guys my inspirations for this map I made. Some of my inspirations were Dude Creates, who else? Recently I've been watching I think it's Brandy Builds or whatever. Yeah, I think it's Brandon Builds or Brandy Builds. I don't know. Another person I took inspiration off was Nova J. And oh yeah, I think some of Jackass creates, but those are just some of the inspirations. Back to the Saucy Sausage. This is I haven't explained this yet, but this is going to be a POI for my BR map. Ignore that the water device isn't there. That's a replay bug, and it's really annoying. Epic should patch it. Anyways, yeah. So as of right now, building. So yeah, I was just building up there. This would be cut from that because I didn't really like that. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Just like build a little bit more here. I was thinking about, yeah, like it's okay to go off a little bit off grid with your VR maps, but not to a point where like you can't build anymore. Like in a VR map, if you have building, you want to be able to build. So they don't. It's okay to go off grid a tiny bit, but if you go off too much, you won't be able to build. That's what I have learned from making a really epic battle royale map better than what I used to make. Jesus, I would make horrible maps. In over a year, I've evolved and I've learned so much from creative. It's kind of crazy, guys. It's funny what you learn with creative. Maybe the true 2.0 is all the stuff we learned. Maybe that's the true 2.0, guys. Creative 2.0. That's why they never showed it to us in the live stream. But yeah. So, yeah, I was getting kind of annoyed with the hot dog. I was thinking about removing it because it's such a dumb prop to build with. Especially if you have the other sign. But, yeah. Now, guys, I have to explain how I obtain this stuff. So, people give me stuff. Yeah, so if you want to obtain unreleased props, just ask around. Don't ask me. But just ask around people in like a server. Like there's a lot of servers out there. There's like Stormzy's Unai. There's a few servers. There's definitely people out there who are willing to give you this stuff. But yeah, just connect with other people, you know? Like with the fur friend. You know, like, it's like, make friends. You basically just make friends in the community, and you get some props. Or just learn how to do the glitches, and then you can get whatever prop you want. Learn how to get outside a barrier main island, which is pretty hard to do. Also, as of right now, this was gonna be the mascot, but I changed it. So this guy would be cut from the build. We're just going to call him Jeb. Jeb underscore. I wanted to design a mascot because, like, the hot dog is not the it's not even a mascot. And so, yeah, I was designing Jeb underscore over here. I gave him some arms. But I really wasn't feeling this design. I was like, how am I going to repeat this design onto the other sign. You know, like, not that one, but the one that's over there that I was messing with. So this one, I just decided to place some eyeballs on it to see what happened. And I did this, and I just loved it, because, like, the little, I think that's tofu or onions. I think that's onions that's on top of it. It kind of looks like teeth. So I like the design, so I deleted Jeb underscore rip in the chat. And now we have, uh, we have this is El Doggerado. Epic. Please add 2 eyeballs onto the saucy sausage sign for El Doggerado. It would be the best. That's his name. Hey guys, switch your profile to this. It'll be funny if we create an El Doggerado cult. But yeah, he's pretty cool. El Doggerado is pretty cool. I also want to mention I added windows up here. I just thought it looked better. So then I started to design an interior. You know, I was thinking about using the agency chair, but I changed my mind. But yeah, I started building out these chairs. I thought it looked too similar to the Durr Burger, so I switched it around. I flip-flopped it, and I made like a hot dog type of seating arrangement. And I started copying it around like I do with all restaurants. I love making restaurants, guys. It's like, it's so fun. I'm not even kidding. Like, you get to design whatever you want. It's cool. And I was experimenting, and I thought, oh, what if I resize the chairs? And it just looks amazing. Just look at this. Like, if you resize these chairs, it makes them look 10 times better. Like, this, I don't know why they downsized them for the tilted gallery, but, like, look at that. It's pretty cool. And then I just I was just designing, like, a roof type of thing up here. Yeah, I was just making it look a little bit better. Like, the end result, guys, is just amazing. So I'm just placing some released. Some of these props I'm using are released. I just decided I was going to use some unreleased props, guys. All the walls and obviously the hot dog stuff are unreleased, but everything else is released for the most part so far. So yeah, here's the building so far. It's looking pretty nice. I even added some lights, and now I think I'm gonna do the kitchen. I'll just move the sign, trying to fix it because it was sticking through the ceiling, and that's not good. And yeah. And then after that, I went to go get unreleased props. And then I went to the template island to grab some props, because the template island has some, like, variants of props that we don't normally get in creative. And then replay mode spawned me in hub. Fix this, epic. Once I was done with that, I started building on the sides of the saucy sausage building. See, El Doggerado over here. Yeah. Basically, yeah, I was adding pictures. I was adding some detail. I even added this unreleased picture. Then I started designing this area, with some template island props, which are variants of normal props. Guys, let me quickly explain the template island. Basically, the template island is an island that you can select from. It's basically in the template islands. It's got a lot of, like, props in there that are not normal creative. I'm just curious on how he got some of these variants, because some of these variants are, like, ancient props. Some of them are, like, props Epic has never added in the island, in any creative island, which is interesting that something like that got accepted into template islands. Like, that's insane. But, Epic, please don't patch it. Alright, so now I'm designing the kitchen, and it's going not really smooth because, well, it's a big open space and I could only fit a few things. So I had to, like, think outside of the box here. So I started placing lights and stuff. I added more of this overhang or whatever. Um, and I was deciding what I could do. Maybe I could like switch things around. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe extend this a little bit. Make sure it doesn't Z fight. Um, yeah, I was just experimenting, coming up with ideas. Yeah. And then I just like was like, yeah, I had the soda machine here, add a few things here, and then I decided, oh, why don't I just put a wall here? And I was designing, maybe I could have a boss room there. I don't know. I was coming up with ideas. Um, Decided to make like a kitchen area, another kitchen part of the kitchen. I was just covering that up with like the unreleased wall and stuff like that. It was going pretty smoothly. Like this process was crazy. But yeah, the kitchen was starting to take shape. You can see like I was adding that there. I was adding some boxes. I was also grabbing some other stuff like slap barrels. Yeah, I have slap barrels, guys. But yeah, like this building's crazy, guys. Like it's starting to be a really good building. And it's crazy that we don't have some of these props in creative, like the walls and stuff. Like, look how cool these look. Like, we actually need this officially in creative. The reason why I want things officially in creative, even though I already have them, is because unreleased props can get removed. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Butterworm got removed. Also, that wall is not there in game. It's a bug. Like, I deleted it, and replay mode still shows it's there. But anyways, like, unreleased props can get removed if Epic replaces the files, doesn't use them anymore. They can just straight up delete them from the files, and they'll never ever come back. Sometimes they'll get retextured into other stuff, but like sometimes they're just gone, guys. This is why Epic needs to preserve everything in creative. Like, I mean everything. Like, we need Butter Barn. We need like the other version of Durr Burger from chapter 1, even though we have like basically have all the props. We need like to preserve everything. Everything needs to be preserved in creative so that we can have it. Like, say you need a specific prop, you know, from like Butterburn, but it doesn't exist anymore because it was removed from the files. But yeah, I went back and I was grabbing some unreleased props for the Saucy Sausage building. This video doesn't need to be any longer, so I'm just going to sum up what happened. I added some props, and now I'll show you guys the final result. The official name is going to be the Saucy Sausage. There it is, guys. I made it. So you guys saw the entire process of me building this awesome location on the map. This will be out most likely within a couple days of this video coming out. So yeah, guys, it looks pretty cool. I did add some stuff on the back. I did change some stuff, like I need to add this here because I forgot some spots. This always happens with creative maps. You forget something and then there's bugs. But yeah, you know, we got the sign here. I took this in a unique direction, stuff like that. Here's some of what the inside looks like. I added some lights here. Just adding lighting makes your maps amazing. You know, I added a lot of stuff in, but there wasn't much to this location. I'm gonna publish the map, but I have to submit it to the Discovery tab for you guys to see the changes. Here's the code in case you're curious. And yeah, yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit post notifications, and use code LoneJonesy in that item shop. Peace out, boys. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. That's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I'm just asking how you're feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna turn around and desert you.